Hi everyone, welcome back to another Skyrim player home mod showcase. This time we're going to showcase this mod called Halla. It's a beautiful and cozy player home by the famous Eleonora, and it's just outside of Whiterun. So I know in the previous mod we went to Iverstead, and this time I told maybe we'll go back to Whiterun or we may explore one place in Rorikstead. But to be honest, the places in Rorikstead are not that much. Like the quantity of player houses in Rorikstead is not that much, so that's why I thought about coming back to Whiterun. So this is a very cozy player home. Without any further ado, we'll go straight to the game and we'll explore the home. Um, all right, I think my screen is visible and I think you guys can see that this is how the house looks. And a quick word before we deep dive into the house: all these trees and the lighting and the E&B, that's a custom mod that I'm using, Fabled Forest. That is a big shout out to the creator of Fabled Forest. And apart from that, I'm using a special mod for grasses. That's why the grasses are quite lush, I would say. And there is one more mod for the retexture of the buildings in Whiterun. That's why the buildings look a little different maybe, but I think it makes it far more I guess appealable, beautiful. So yeah, that's it pretty much. And I think this Fable Forest, if you have the resource capability to run Fable Forest in your Skyrim, I would definitely recommend it. It's a very beautiful mod. It creates these huge trees just like it's supposed to be. Skyrim is a northern tundra place, most of Skyrim, but wherever there is greenery, it's an alpine forest in, like, beside a huge hills and all. There should not be smaller trees. These huge trees add actually a very beautiful taste to the game. Anyway, so coming back to the house, this is the house. First we will go to the outer structure. We have a couple of things, and we have one very unique thing to this house. That is, we have an outhouse, which in Skyrim language translates to a bathroom. So we have a loo here. Usually, I think all of you know that there is an absence of loos from all the homes in Skyrim, which are in the vanilla game and in Hearthfire. It seems like people don't take a dump, but the creator of the mod, she was very thoughtful on it. By the way, this is not an outhouse. I think this is a place to keep your horse, but it's really small, and I think just the head of the horse will go inside and the bum of the horse will still be outside. Anyway, so we have an apiary here, and we can search it for bees. I think there is bee and there is honeycomb. And we have a very small makeshift garden here. So there are some tomato, some veggies, we have some fertile soil, we can plant trees here. There are some mountain flowers, and I guess a very small workstation. We have a grindstone, we have some barrels, we have a smelter, we have an anvil. This kind of looks like cooking pot, but yeah, there is a similarity, but this is a smelter. There is a chest to keep the ingots, and I think there's nothing here. From here you can see the view of Whiterun. Again, I'm using those textures and the lighting mod. Otherwise this is not that clear on a rainy day. On a rainy day, Whiterun is like, it looks cloudy and it looks all the way kind of grayish, but I think this mod does a very good job. Anyway, so coming back to the main building, we have a workbench, we have a tanning rack, and we have some pelters, we have some leather and linen, some wood, but these are static. I believe these woods are static. Yeah, they are static. There is a wheel, I don't know why, but there is some lavenders. Yeah, there are some wood chopping block. Yeah, there is a woodcutter axe. And outside here, yeah, this is the infamous thing. We have an outhouse. which is basically a loop. So I think I can't take a yeah, I can take a look inside. There is some note here, and there is a hole, but it's better than nothing, right? And I think I can sit here also, but I'm pretty sure the animation does not show me, you know, taking off the pant. I think it's just sitting. Yeah, it's just sitting. But yeah, it's better late than never. It was really high time that people start adding loose to the Skyrim homes. Anyway, so from here also we can take a look at the beautiful Whiterun Valley, and we have some pretty neat trees here. Beside this bench, there are always Whiterun guards patrolling around this place. And by the way, in case if you want to know where this place is, this house is just opposite of Honningbrew Meadery.
You wear that armor well. Iron may be simple, but it'll stop enough to keep you in the fight.
Thanks, mate. Anyway, now coming into the house, we have some beautiful lanterns here. I was using the Lux mod for the lighting effect, but I felt it's not worth like 1.5 GB. Anyway, so yeah, this is the interior of the house. It is very cozy. It has, so this is a living room basically. There is one bedroom, but it's on the, like, I think on the back side. So let's start from here. We have, this place is a little higher than the living room. In case if you're wondering, I'll stay quiet for 10 seconds. You can listen to the music, and this is custom music that we have for this house. I think you understood that it's a custom music. I also like this particular lamp. It kind of looks like Dwemer inspired lamp technique, but I can't say for sure. Also, I feel it's a little, like this texture is not a part of a regular Skyrim Whiterun texture, because this didn't get changed when I was changing the texture. Anyway, so if we go to the upper section, you may have to jump a little here, because if you clearly get, like, just walk, you won't be able to come to the top. You'll just have to jump a little. There are 2 mannequins, which I really don't know, like, the need of putting mannequins here. There are some cobwebs which are static. We can't do anything about it. It would be better if the cobwebs were not there, but you can't do anything about it. There is an armchair, some bookshelves. It's pretty neat. These books are static, definitely, but they look good. There's nothing more in the loft. I've decreased the walking speed so that you are able to walk. And also, while coming down, you really come down. You can't come down like this, because you'll get stuck on this beam. I guess you can just crouch, and then you won't be able to walk also if you're crouching. So I think the better option is to jump from here. Yeah. There is a chair, you can sit here. There are some extra stuff. There are some food also, like you can harvest some lavender, some dried elves here, some birds, some garlic. There are some static food storage, a cooking pot. This side we have a table, we have a book. This is the credits. We will get to see this later before ending the video. This is a nice touch, adding the credit there. There is a display case we can close. There are 2 chairs, some more bookshelf. There is an armor, which is, I'm happy to see that it's not static. The this sword. There is a disenchanting font. That's pretty good. I believe this is an arcane enchanter. Yeah, this is an arcane enchanter. And an alchemy lab. It's pretty neat. Now we come to the bedroom. There is a bed, and there are some armors here, and there are some armors there also. And finally, okay, there is a shrine there. Yeah, there is a shrine of Kennereth. There are some books. And finally, if we come here, we will be able to go to the cellar. Once we go down to the cellar, it's a pretty small room. Kinda looks like a panic room. We can put a lot of stuff here, like Skull of Corruption, Wabberjack, basically the collector's item we can put here. There are places to keep the black book, all the black books. We can place the ebony claws here. There are some places to keep the unique weapon. These are all static, obviously, but you can keep some of your weapons here. There are some mannequins, some cases to keep the mask, bookshelf, some places to keep the Elder Scrolls. That's pretty neat. And there is a place to keep the Dream Stride and some tankards and all. There is a safe. Oh, this is a jewelry box. Pretty good. And I guess there's again this Dwemer lighting here. It's pretty cool and cozy. We can go back to the original house. And so that is it for this house. It's a pretty small house, but it's very cozy. And before ending the video, like I suggested, we will take a look at this credit for Halla. But before that, let's sit on the chair. Now we can take a look at this. So it says Blairy for his modder's resource, Lilith for ready clutter, Tamira and Stoti for the kitchen items and outhouse model, Orestes for the modder's resource pack, a new Morrowind style clutter texture by the Funktasm, Runspect for his modder's resource, Brett FDI. I don't know if I'll be able to pronounce that name. It's Tufela Stein for the belt grade, Langley for high resolution texture, Brett FDI project experiment pack, LR Samways disenchanting font, Insanity Sorrow, pillows, towel, shields, Tamira, climber plant. There's nothing else, but a huge shout out to every single one of these creators, and also a huge shout out for Eleonora again for putting this in the mod. It's a beautiful, beautiful gesture. So that is it, guys, for this particular mod. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, then yeah, I guess like this video and keep playing Skyrim, keep modding Skyrim, keep enjoying the game till Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and keep enjoying the game till you can play it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe, take care, and as always, huge thanks for watching.